Yeah, what's up, guys?
Just a pile of steel, rust on my hands, but a vision that's real. Long nights in the shop, sparks lighting the air. Every bolt I tighten says I'm halfway there, knowing that
We're at
my vision is
5:01
starting to appear in hopes that I make the cover of C10 America magazine. I'm building my C10 dream. The chrome shines under the lights. Do I lay it low or lift it high? Man, my C10 dream feels so right. From the garage to the show, rolling proud and clean in hopes that one day I'll make the cover of C10 America magazine. A fresh coat of paint, that green candy apple glow, 20-inch wheels hitting every truck show. Crowd gathers round.
This is our theme song. Check it out.
To click. This ain't just a truck, it's my C10 America magazine dream. I'm building my C10 dream. The chrome shining under the lights. Do I lay it low or lift it high? Man, my C10 dream feels so right. From the garage to the show, rolling proud and clean in hopes that one day I'll make the cover of C10 America magazine. From swamp meets to highways, every mile I roll, this C10 Chevy tells my story. Every dent, every goal. I hope and I pray the editors are watching one day and put me on the cover of C10 America magazine. And they will realize this truck's more than metal to me. It's my C10 dream. I'm building my C10 dream. The chrome shines under the lights. Do I lay it low or lift it high? Man, this C10 dream feels so right. From the garage to the show, rolling proud and clean in hopes that one day I'll make the cover of C10 America magazine. So here's to the builders, the grinders, the crews, to every C10 dreamer with a vision so true. I hope and I pray that maybe someday my truck will be on the cover of C10 America magazine. But until that day, my truck's gonna gleam. I will keep wrenching and chasing my C10 America magazine dream.
Hey, what's up, guys? Good morning. As you know, my buddy says, Roller from Colorado. He says, "Good morning, Vietnam." I don't know if he has the voice of Robin Williams that he did that. Dude, I miss Robin Williams. Man, he did, some awesome movies like, Good Morning, Vietnam, there is, a ton of great, movies. And, it'd be an awesome day. Maybe, it'd be something for, me and the wife to do maybe do a Saturday watching Robin Williams movies. That would be awesome. On the couch, and watch. That would be cool. Hey, what's up, guys? We're here on YouTube. It is a fabulous Friday. I don't care if it's over on the Facebook page or right here. This is you know uh, I just had the name. It's such a new name. I When you get as old as I do, you kind of start to forget. But anyways, it's your morning wake up call right here on YouTube. It's especially good right here in the studio at 5 o'clock in the morning. We're a little past seven past five right here in the studio. Dude, guys, it was good this morning. I got into the studio at 5:45. I'm trying to cut that down to get in here earlier. It beats getting in here 3 minutes to air, I don't like doing that. I like, well, for example, last night I was beat like a dog, man. I was beat up, I tell you. And guys, I get up at 4 o'clock every morning, Monday through Friday, so I can grow, the group, grow, the YouTube. Now, what I am focused on is growing, the YouTube. We spent 3 years growing the, Facebook. We got it up to, check it out, it's over 80,000. Now, I want to focus on, YouTube and keep on doing the videos here on YouTube and just flood our YouTube channel. I think now we have 100 videos up right down below. And what I started doing by, the way of, help with AI is building, these awesome, thumbnails that look very, very captivating, make you kind of want to click on, our video, check our video out, see what our video is. By the way, guys, gals, I see you guys and gals out here on YouTube, all the time. You're doing these bitch and builds in the garage. I love, the little guy that goes out there, all the time. He finds a truck, he finds, a car, he finds, something in the field that has been sitting there for, ages. And there's leaves in the engine bay. There's leaves inside, all that. And he hooks that up to his truck, and then he pulls that over to, his, little garage. And then, or sometimes he'll try and get it running right there on, on the spot, right there, right there on the, farm. And that is, two things so cool, and that takes talent. And is little guys, mom and dad, they're awesome for raising such a young, awesome gentleman. He is gonna go far in life. If he's like about 14, 15 right now doing this, just imagine, put 20 years on that, put 10 years on that. This little guy is, going places. And, we want to talk to him. And today is fabulous, Friday. So I'm going to take, and I have, the phone, right here. Oh, the screen went dark. I have, the phone right here. It is, the studio calling number, studio calling phone. So I'm going to take, the cable from, the podcast equipment we're recording on. We take and we plug it into the phone. That's how we talk to, you guys out there. So I did this, a couple years ago, and I did it maybe a year and a half ago, sitting right back there at that table. But that table was over at, the first apartment that, me and the wife lived in. And I had talked to, a guy from, the Netherlands, over there. And that was, pretty cool that, I was in, my studio, and he was in, his shop halfway across the world. That is, so, awesome. So, anyways, folks, I want to talk about the elephant in the room. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look over my shoulder right here. You see that is a mock-up of, the book that I am writing. The book is it's the story behind, C10 America, what I went through, what people told me, the do's, the don'ts, about doing a magazine, all that stuff. And so it's going to make you laugh. It's going to probably get you a little irritated because of what people said to me or what people did to me. It's gonna maybe make you laugh, cry, get upset. All your emotions will be, on what is it? All your emotions will be, up front, But, nonetheless, it's a good inspirational book, a good motivational book. It will be. It's not a book right now. It's just, a cover. But I took and I had to find out, what size, how many chapters, how many pages, and then with using, my AI software, I'll talk to it, sometimes, because, guys, it gets kind of quiet in here in the morning, real early, with nobody up yet. I think the roosters, or even not crowing, but they're sleeping. They're sleeping. They're having, dreams of sheep jumping over roosters, or whatever. I don't know, whatever roosters talk about or think about, when they're dreaming. Anyways, that book will be, 150 pages, 15 chapters, 10 pages per chapter. And so that comes out to, 150 pages. How long will it take to write? I try and write at least 2 paragraphs every night. Last night, I was trying to get to a point where I could, take time and write, right back there at that table, a couple of paragraphs. I had to do some stuff for the wife, go downstairs to the mailbox and pick your stuff up. And by the way, I went down to the mailbox. Check out what I got. Right back here, guys. All these right here are metal prints. You know, there's awesome metal prints that we do that we showed you. Well, boom. The big one is 20 by 30. The middle one is 16 by 20. Then the small ones are 11 by 14. The small ones, 11 by 14, they're 99 bucks for, you know, the members on, you know, the website or on the Facebook page. If you're looking at getting a metal feature, you're not a member. We don't do them for non-members, but you can get a metal print, you know, 11 by 14, you know, but only for, you know, for members are 99. For non-members, they're at full price, 125. Excuse me. And then that's our pricing, you know, structure. Then the 16 by 20 is member price is 185, and you're looking about 2 weeks to get them. And non-member price is 185 for 16 by 20, and then non-member price is 195, and so it's pretty good deal. Become a member over in Facebook, then you guys get deals on metal prints, on, you know, hats, on shirts, you know, all that stuff. Then the big one back here, the Behemoth, right back there, 20 by 30. You're looking at, for members, you're looking at $225 for members, $40 shipping. Shipping on a 16 by 20, you're looking at $35. Shipping on a 11 by 14, you're looking at $25. So I think we're going 45 on shipping on the big one. You know, they keep on playing with the shipping prices, so I want to stay relevant, you know. So 45 on the big one, 35 on the middle one for shipping, and the small one will do 25, you know, shipping on that. And that includes, that's not just shipping. So I know there's, you know, some people out there thinking, well, man, that's a lot for shipping. Well, it's not only, you know, shipping, it's shipping and handling. And if you're wondering why, you know, they come here first, then they go out to, you know, you guys, you know, who ordered these awesome prints. And they get checked one time. When they get done, they get checked, and they take and they package them up, and they mail them, they ship them to me. Pardon me, the nose. And then I'll get them, and I open them like with a fine-tooth comb. I open them so you can't even tell that I open them. I open them very carefully. Open them. I take the print out, cut the plastic, look at the print, look at, you know, the top corners, the bottom corners, you know, the print itself, the quality. I'm doing quality control because I'm not letting something go out of here that is below, you know, our standards that I would send out. So if there's something that does not meet our standards, I'm getting on the phone. I'm calling my production company that does, all the work. I mock it up. I send it over to our production company, and they produce an awesome product. Normally, they're real good at that. They just started putting these fragile stickers on there because in the past, uh, to be honest with you and transparent with you, a couple of them that we got, thank God that we look at them because, we looked at them and UPS or FedEx or, the driver or whatever, maybe they ship around or they move around in shipping and they hit something else or whatever. And so, you know, the couple that I was getting in the past, they they were kind of crinkled up, on the end of the box. And then when I would open it and look at it, the one end that was crinkled up was like kind of bent out of, proportion. And so, of course, after I see that, I'm not gonna send that out. There's no stinking way. And after I see that, I take and get on the horn, call the customer and say, hey, your print just came in. It was damaged in shipping. It'd be like another like 5 days or something. Putting it back in the box and sending it back to our production company and saying, hey, I'm not happy with this. What happened to it? Something happened to it, and make me a new one. And normally they've been okay about that, but now they started putting fragile stickers on there. And normally, now, the ones I've been getting, they're taking a little more care of them because they're tired of, me calling, the, our production company, all the time. And guys, I don't sit here and just, do my work in the office, do videos and do this and that, on, phone calls and meetings and, all that. Don't just do that when I need to address, a problem with, the prints. Our customers are not going to be happy. And I know that. So it makes me very, very unhappy where, the people out there, they entrust us to, give them a good product. We do. And, sometimes it's from, the production print house, warehouse that, they do the print. It's fine. It's great. They package. They send it. It's, sometimes a shipping. Very rarely it's from, the print manufacturer because our prints are beautiful. They're awesome. They're unique. They're captivating. And, you guys should get one. Yep, you out there watching, I see you have that old, truck sitting in the garage that has not, I guess, probably has not been worked on for like, ever since you got it. And your wife probably tells you each and every day, honey, you need to start that project. Either, start it or, get rid of it. We need, the space back, hon. I hear that all the time from, friends. I hear from, the wife. I hear, everything. And right now, I don't even have a garage where we're living. We don't have a garage right now. we're saving up to get a little garage. I have, you know, some stuff of the wives and mine over at dad's, and then we'll take and once we do get a garage, I can go over there and get that, you know, take that out of dad's hair and put it in my garage and all that. If you guys follow us at all, know this that this year I'm gonna try and raise funding, maybe with sponsors or backers, whatever, and I want to open my own build shop, and we had the name already. We just we're gonna sit down and design the logo for the build shop, but it's called the C10 America Build Shop. The C10 America Build Shop. And the saying on the C10 America Build Shop is where the customer is never right. Okay, sometimes. And what our company is going to be, we're only going to build, C10 trucks, period. No other, trucks, only, what's that say, C10. C10, trucks. And we're not going to paint anything. And, I mean, if we do have to paint, we have to, maybe touch something up or whatever. And we might just touch it up, but we're not going to repaint, do a, $1 million, $1,000 paint job. We're not gonna produce show quality, trucks. The only thing we will do is we're gonna update, the drive line. Gonna update everything underneath, the cab, underneath, the bed. So the engine, the transmission, the spindles in the front, the back, maybe play around with, the stance of, the truck, get everything dialed in, probably maybe even do, probably get a new frame build, or, I want to get one of those freaking tables that I've seen on TV. I've seen a couple guys have them, and what it is it's a frame table. It's a jig table, and it's a big table, and it has all these holes in it. I think Dave Kindig has one. I think Bill from Extensive has one. I think Joe Martin, a couple other people. I know a friend of mine, Tim, out there. He does Ford trucks, but he just started doing some Chevy trucks and all that. But he has, I know for a fact, he has, this table. It's I guess it's called like a jig table kind of thing. And it lets you build, the frame for, that truck or, that car, preferably, in our, or for our needs, we would need it for building, the frames. And I'm not one that knows, every angle to cut for, the frame, all that. I like some body work, and some stuff. And I'm not good at, everything. I know there are some people good at, certain things. And then you have others that are good at, everything out there. I know I see your awesome, trucks out there. Your awesome C10s, and dude, guys and gals, I want to talk to you. I want to share your story with all America. We have over 80,000 members over in the Facebook group, and I want to start something new every Friday. Like we can't do it probably today. Today is real quick, but maybe we can. We're gonna be going live on Facebook at 9 o'clock, and we're looking at maybe somebody calling in to the studio, and we'll get this put up before 9 o'clock. This morning. So if you guys out there, you're watching this, you have a cool, unique, awesome, story, and you want to, call in, you can text us, first, see if, if we have, the studio phone, plugged in. If we have it plugged in, then you guys are more than welcome to call. And we do like an hour normally, Monday through Friday, an hour for, the live. We go over sometimes like maybe 5-10 minutes or half an hour, depending on everything we have to, talk about. This table right here is usually packed up from here all the way down to, that white computer. This is my stack of stuff, table. My buddy Rush Limbaugh used to always say, my stack of stuff, and he would talk for hours, man. He was syndicated, and he was all over the map, all over, the world. And he came on for like 3-4 hours, and this man could, talk and, talk and talk and talk. But what he talked about and what we're talking about is kind of two different things. He had a passion for what he did, and we have, that same passion, but, a different, outcome that, we talk about. So it's all good. But anyways, real quick, when I go back to it, the grind, we named it, the grind, because for, the entire time that me and Dad have lived here in Texas, 11 years, I've been working toward, C10 America. Maybe I did not, realize that at, the time, but I tell you what. Oh, by the way, guys, we're doing, the Hot Wheels giveaway over on, the website. How do you win? I'll tell you how you win. All you guys need to do is head over to, the website, www.c10americamagazine.com. Head over to, the website. You look for, the secret word, okay? And we're going to send you a free Hot Wheel. We do it once a week. So we'll send it, to you guys. All you need to do, go to the website, check out everything we have to offer, all that, and then look for, that secret word. And probably, if you're over there, we have some awesome hats. We have some awesome swag. You can sign up for the magazine. You can take and get an awesome metal print. skimming. And then you can also look for, that secret word. And, the first person that finds it, they need to contact me. Now, if you think you found it, do not, and I repeat, do not, put it, you know, on a post so like everybody out there can see it. Okay, contact me privately. Send me a message, on Facebook, right? And tell me like, oh, I think it is build. I think it's grind. Whatever it is, you get one shot to get it right, and you tell us what you think it is, and we have it written down what that word is, and you tell us, and then normally the next business day that will go out to you. Send us your email, and we need your address, a good shipping, a good mailing address. But be sure to send us your email along with that. We need your email. So, if we decide to, send you a free copy of the magazine, we can go and do it. Remember, I just told you guys that we we have been planning, C10 America for, probably as long as me and Dad have been here, even though we did not know we're planning for, C10 America. We started this magazine back in 2018. We came out with, the first issue on July 4th, 2018. And I remember because it was 4th of July. I went to a little celebration over in Louisville, Texas, not too far from where we're at now. And they brought in a country act. I forget the guy's name, but he's a Texas native, and pardon me, the nose, and he was singing all these awesome chart topping songs. And they're having a car show on one side, the concert on the other, with the fireworks, all the yada yada yada. And so everybody at the car show, I wanted to take and give a copy to. So everybody at the show, I gave the first copy to right out there, because I wanted to get them kind of reading the magazine, kind of into it, and all that stuff. So all those, excuse me, the ups, the downs, all that will be in this book here. And that book, it'll be, when it comes out, it'll be like $39 when it comes out, just for the book. Then we'll have the premium edition. It'll be the book all taken autograph for you. You get a C10 America sticker, and you get a personal note from me that will be available over on my website for $59. And then we have another option where it'll be a download, a book to a download read, just like our online magazine. You'll be able to go over there and download the book. It'll be a $15 download over, on C10 America C10 America Magazine.com. That is www.c10 America Magazine.com. So, anyways, go over there. We'll have tips, tricks, and a little bit of everything that we can, that has, helped kind of set our mind up to, work with, C10 America, come out with C10 America. It'll be in, that book right there. It'll be some awesome places that I got my start taking photography, where I got, a lot of, the passion from the tribe, some people that I've met over, the time, you know, um, just, some people I met in California when living out there, people that I met when, I moved here to, Texas. So, you know, we're going to take and put all that in, the book. And matter of fact, tonight's Friday night. So, I can get on, writing some pages. Dude, guys, the other, the other day, I, you know, the wife had went to bed already, and I'm like, babe, hey, I'm gonna take you to write two paragraphs, all right, and then come to bed, and she's like, oh, okay, well, I went to write two paragraphs that did not really work out. Uh, I ended up writing 3 pages. Check that out. Count on 1, 2, 3. 3 pages. And right now, I am 2 pages away from finishing chapter 1. And we have 15 chapters to go. We have 150 pages. We have 10 pages per chapter. So it comes out right to 150. So that is awesome. Anyways, we're at 43. We're almost there. I want to show you. Check this out. This was busted issue number 20. We still have back paper copies of the magazine. They will never be printed ever again. They're collector's items. Right now, we still have, a lot over at, Dad's. They're only, if you want one, they're only, $10. $10 includes shipping and tax. So you pay $10, and that is shipping and tax included, in that. Anyways, you see anything a little different on this page? Do you? Okay, well, thought you would have, but I will show you. Daniel, son, I will show you. What is that? Let me do it this way. What does that name up here say? C10 America. That is so weird, ain't it? And this magazine was printed in 2021. So a year before, C10 America started. C10 America, the idea, the brand, the group over on, Facebook, all that. We started that on December 9th, 2022. December 9th, 2022. That is, so awesome. So anyways, it gets tight, on my finger. Anyways, we'll have, in the book here, you know, the year, the date that, C10 America was really, formed and founded, and where we came up with, the name, when we started the Facebook group, where we were, all this, cool, stuff, all that will be in, that book. The regular book, just, the paperback by itself, it'll be $39. We'll tell you to go over to, the publisher, get the book. It'll be an on-demand site, so you can go over there, get as many copies as you want. Right there, they'll print them as, people, buy them. And then since we're the author, I'm the author, I'm gonna take and get some copies for, ourselves, and sell those over on, the website. But the ones that I get, I'm gonna autograph each and every one. I'm gonna take and put a little personal note in each one, and then, you know, everyone will get a little, C10 America sticker, and those will be $59 over on, the website, over there. So $39.59 for, me signing in the sticker, and, the, personal note to you guys. So once you guys order them, you can take, and we'll have a place, or have an email. You can email me. I will get an email once you guys order, the book. Then in that same, email or whatever down below, I think it says notes, on the website or whatever, you can write your personal note right there. And, I'm going to take and hand write, the note, so it's not, on the computer, it's not printed. I'm going to take and have little cards made, and I'll write, a little note, so you can put it away somewhere with, the book, all that, stuff. But we are at 5:49 real quick. I want to take in, if I can, I want to play an awesome song for you. My buddy Roller wrote, this real cool, song, and he wrote, let's be honest, he wrote all these real cool songs right here for us, and we play all the, what gets me is, pardon me, Facebook dumbs down, the music, that is, it's totally copyright free. We own, the music. We made it. We own it. But yet they turn down the music, and they say, because, some other countries, we do not, Facebook does not have, the music right, so they can't, they can't play it to, other, countries, or, whatever, or something. Well, they're right. They don't have, the right. They don't own the song. We do. We own, the song, so we can play that. So I go back all the time, and I tell them, I wish they get it through their thick skull that it is our music, we own it. We have the rights to it, to play it any way we see fit. And, they will never have, the rights to, our music and, all that. So I don't know why they, do that, but I'm going to play this one song. I love it. I loved it from, when I heard it. And, it's really, a song that you need to blare in your, C10 truck. So here it is. Check it out. It's called All the Girls Think My C10 is Sexy. Here it goes.
Got her washed up Friday, sun going down, chrome on the bumper, tires turn loud, blue neon glow under an old bench seat, radio crackling out a hometown beat. I roll past the diner, hear my name, small town eyes know that sound again. Keys swing low, engine humming steady. Yeah, the night says I'm already ready. Dust on my boots, smile on my face. Main Street lights set the pace. All the girls think my C10 is sexy, hanging out the windows yelling, hey, come get me. Laughing too loud, hair in the breeze, turning every head when I ease through the streets. It ain't just me, it's the way she rolls. That old square body got a hold on their souls. Friday night lights and the radio's heavy. Yeah, all the girls think my C10 is sexy. Saturday rolls in, same old town, but it feels brand new when I roll around. Parking lot stories, tailgate laughs, cup holders full, time moving fast. They lean in close just to hear her idle say, boy, that truck should come with a title. Bench seat smiles, hands on chrome. Every mile feels a little like home. Engine talking, speakers loud. This old truck draws a crowd. All the girls think my C10 is sexy, hanging out the windows yelling, hey, come get me. Laughing too loud, hair in the breeze, turning every head when I ease through the streets. It ain't just me, it's the way she rolls. That old square body got a hold on their soul. Saturday night and the moon shines ready. Yeah, all the girls think my C10 is sexy. She ain't fast, she ain't new, but she knows how to steal a view. Little rust, little shine, whole lot of trouble on a county line. All the girls think my C10 is sexy. Camera phones out, swear they wanna text me. Heartbeat thumping with a kick drum beat. When I roll slow down Main Street, engine cooling as the sun comes up. One last song, one last cut. If loving a truck is something risky, I'll take that ride. 'Cause all the girls think my C10 is sexy.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And that was, you know, another awesome song from, Roller from Colorado. Wait, was I not right, guys? That is one awesome, awesome, song. We have many more awesome songs that we play that Roller wrote, and we that song is on a 3 CD set over on the website. You get 26 awesome songs like that. You get C10 Garage. You get Patina is Not a Color. You get Faith, God, and My C10 Truck. Uh, you get, our theme song, My C10 America Dream, and many more. You get 26 for only $10. What you do, you head over to www.c10americamagazine.com, right? And you'll see, the magazine over there, or the cover for, the album over there on, the website. Anyways, it's for, $5 and it has 10 songs on it. You buy it, then you come back, you buy the other, album with the other 10 songs on it, $5. Then we see that you're, a customer that went over and, got the album, purchased the album. Excuse me, we'll have your email. We'll contact you. We'll give you a link only for you to use, and it only has a one-time click on that link. So if it's not you that click on it, then let's just say you need to be the one to click on it, because if you don't, then we need to send it back to you, and that's our way of not getting somebody that hasn't paid for the album. Anyways, you pay $10 for the two albums. We send you email a link to the private page over on the website to get the last album. You download the last album, 6 songs on there for free. So you paid $5. You got 20 songs. Then you go download the free album, 6 songs that you get for free. So you got 26 downloadable songs you can play in your awesome, stereo, radio, at home, in the shop, in the she shed, in the garage mahal, wherever you can rock out to building, that C10 truck, or, if you're on the way to, matter of fact, tonight, guys, I'm so happy. I have, a friend of mine, Lee Gaza, that he'll be in issue number 9. He's a member on, or in, the group and all that. He's going down to the Lone Star Throwdown. So he'll be down there for, this weekend. We're going to tune in, and we're going to talk to Lee later on tonight, probably about 6 p.m. Tonight. We're going to talk to him live on, Facebook. And so we'll have Lee. Lee will be calling in, to the studio, and we'll be doing a live. So we'll have people, you can tune in to, the group, and you can hear Lee, talk about the Lone Star, throwdown. And really, we'll be all this weekend, we'll be doing some lives, here in the studio. So if you guys out there, you're thinking, well, you know what? Hell, I'm gonna I'm gonna be out here at the Lone Star, throwdown and all that. Uh, if you're getting this video, watching this video, and you're hearing, hey, you know what? Did he say something about calling in to his show when we're at the Lone Star Throw? That would be cool. If we can do a play-by-play out there at these shows, and that would be so cool. You're out there at a show, but you're live on the C10 America live on Facebook. That would be so cool. Anyways, we're 3 minutes after 6, so I'm gonna take it and wrap this up, get out of here. But we love you guys. Have a great day. And then at 9, head over to Facebook.com. That's www.facebook.com. Become a member, and we'll be talking to Lee tonight, about 6 p.m. right over in, the group. And I'll be here in the studio. Lee will be down there at the Lone Star Throwdown. So we love you. If you guys have any ideas, you're going to be at, the show this weekend, we want to pick your brain. If you're a first-time goer to, the show, we want to hear what you think is, is so cool about what you've seen down there, and what kind of atmosphere it is, right, down there. So we love you. We'll see you guys soon, and go sign up, get the magazine, get an awesome metal print right back here. If you're thinking about getting a metal print, I would get in, because look at that. That is from one day right here. That is from one day, maybe 2 days. Okay, the small prints come in one day. The big prints and the medium print came in one day. That right there is only 2, days. So you guys need to get in, early. If you're thinking, hey, I definitely want a metal print, I would get in early, because once you get in, then, everybody else that comes in goes, behind you. And we have a process here. Once you want one, once you order it, once you pay, we put you in, the queue. Excuse me. And we have 3 queues. The order queue, the print queue, we send it over to print, and then the shipping queue. So we take and we put you in there. Is first come, first serve. Well, earn money out there. It is first come, first serve. So I would jump on it and get in to, get a metal print, the sooner the better. So we love you. We'll talk to you guys soon. And remember, this entire weekend is a Lone Star weekend. So I might even make something, put it up in, the group so everybody sees. We love you. We'll talk to you guys soon. Have a blessed day. Go make somebody's day. We love you. We'll see you guys soon. We'll see you tonight at 6 p.m. over in the group. Take care. We love you guys.